Hello. The one productive thing that I've always wanted to do but never got around to doing is journaling. For me, I never really got around to journaling. Few reasons for that. Number one, I just hate sitting there and writing about how my day went. Mostly because I felt it was cringe. But you know what they say, everything worth achieving lies on the other side of cringe, or something along those lines. What if I made journaling something that I could enjoy, that I can reflect on my day while also not being constrained by the boundaries of a pen and a paper? The main thing here is that I will actually enjoy self-reflecting on my day, and that's, I guess, what probably matters. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a big ass poster recalling everything that I did for the day. The next question is, what do people actually put on a journal entry? I googled, and the most common answers were things like what you learned, what you were happy about, what you were sad about. You know, just the typical productivity, motivation stuff. So I thought let's create a formula. That way I don't get lost. Thing that I enjoyed, thing that I hated, thing that made me sad. Anyways, here's how my day went. So I went for a walk, which was amazing, and then I started cooking. I unfortunately forgot to take the final picture of the food that I made, but trust me, it was good. Then I had to do some chores, which I really hate, so that's going under my hate category. After I finished my chores, I sat down to check my emails. Nothing special except a bunch of rejection letters. Played a bit of guitar, and then I ended my day by trying to draw. So I think those are like all the things that I will put in my poster. Let's get on with it. So essentially what we're doing here is we're just making one giant collage, and something that I like to do with collage is to remove the background wherever possible so that I have different shapes of images that I can use instead of just rectangles. There are many different collage layouts. There are also many different collage styles. The most basic one that I find useful is just making like a background of multiple sizes of squares, which I'm doing here. This is pretty easy, and then it also works seamlessly with the images that you have removed the background from, which I'll show you. I usually like using threshold a lot when I'm editing my pictures. It just looks cool in my opinion, but today I thought I'll just go with some noise and then some gradient for my pictures. And then I decided to color the boxes in the back with a similar complementing color. This entire process is just one big trust me bro step because it doesn't look as good. Also, when I'm removing the background, what I like to do is I like to use a really soft brush and create sort of these edges around the actual subject so that it looks like the subject's glowing. And then I decided to add just a bunch of random words that popped in my head while I was making this poster. Things like Sunday, the date, mop the hole, beach. Interesting words here are Dijon mayo, which I discovered recently, and I really like it. It's like spicy mayo, but it also tastes a bit like mustard. It comes from Dijon in France. That's where Dijon mustard comes from. So, over-explaining. Well, some of the images, they don't look as clear as I would like them to be. Next time maybe I can use a different formatting option for them. But for now, I'm pretty happy with this. And then I finished it up finally with some textures. I really like a paper texture on the background and then some grunge on top. And that's pretty much it. My rendition of a journal entry, digital journal, I guess. Anyways. This is something I could do, you know, this is the type of journaling that I could get behind. Because I do take a lot of pictures in my day. I take pictures of places that I go to, things that I do, things that I eat. If I do something fun, I'm always taking pictures, so maybe this is something I will continue doing. Daily, I'm not sure, because honestly, this took like 50 minutes, so you can either spend 5 minutes and write down everything in your mind, or you can spend 50. No, I think I spent more, like 2 hours on this thing. Yeah, or you can spend 2 hours and make a journal poster like this. Either way, your brains are gonna be stimulated. That's all. Simulated. Either way, your brain is going to be Either way, your brain is going to be stimulated, and I think that's what matters. So let me know your thoughts, and I will see you